Good morning. I am Lakshmi Patay MG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Madhugiri, Tumkur District, Karnataka State. My title is Financial Accounting 2. I am discussing session number 41. The topic is conversion of single entry into double entry system of bookkeeping. Under this session, we are preparing one problem for preparation of trading and profit and loss account and also balance sheet. So first in single entry system there are two steps to be followed when the firm desires to convert its books of accounts from single entry system into double entry system. The following steps must be followed. One is ascertaining missing information. Second one is preparing final accounts under a double entry system. So the follow and step number A, ascertaining missing information. The following are the process of ascertain the missing information. Preparation of opening statement of affairs to find out the opening balance of capital. Preparation of memorandum bills receivable account to find out the closing opening balance of bills receivable, cash received against, BR received and BR dishonored during the year. And preparation of memorandum bills payable account is also to ascertain closing and opening balance of BP, cash paid against bills payable, BP issued to creditors. And next, preparation of memorandum total debtors account to find out the closing and opening balance and credit sales and cash received from debtors and bills drawn and bad debts during the year. And preparation of total creditors account also to find out the closing opening balance, credit purchases and cash paid to creditors. And to preparation of memorandum cash book to find out the closing balance, opening balance, cash sales, cash purchases, drawings, and preparation of memorandum trading account, that is to find out the opening stock, closing stock, purchases, sales, and direct expenses, and preparation of memorandum profit and loss account to find out the sundry expenses or sundry incomes. And step number B, that is preparation of final accounts under double entry system. So now we are discussing about the step number B, that is preparation of final accounts with the help of the information provided and ascertained, that is explained in step A. So prepare profit and loss, trading and profit and loss account and also balance sheet at the end of the year. So problem number 1, Sri Ram, a trader, maintain his books under single entry system. He submits the following information. So cash book analysis shows the following: cash paid to creditors 4,80,000, wages 24,000, salary 16,000, rent 18,000, drawing 16,500, cash purchases 24,000, cash sales 36,000, carriage outwards 10,000, cash received from debtor 6,20,000, even some other details, bad debts 3,200, purchase return 6,200, stock worth rupees 6,000 were utilized by Ram for personal use. And also additional information, assets and liabilities on 1/4/2014, 31/3/2015, cash 20,000, opening is 20,000, closing is question mark, debtors 70,500, 80,000, creditors 60,500, 70,500, furniture 20,000 for both beginning as well as ending, plant and machinery 40,000, 38,000, stock 30,000, 40,000. The question is prepare final accounts for the year ending 31/3/2015. So in this problem, based on some additional information, so first we prepare opening statement of affairs as on 1/4/2014. So LHS side liabilities to be entered, RHS side assets to be entered. So creditors 62,500, cash asset side 20,000, debtors 72,500, furniture 20,000, plant and machinery 40,000, stock 30,000. The total is 1,82,500. The 1,82,500 is the asset side total. The difference is called 1,20,000 is the balancing figure, is called opening capital. So next we prepare cash account based on the following information given in the problem. All receipts we are entering and all payments we are entering on credit side. So first to balance brought down 20,000 by paid to creditors 4,80,000, by wages 24,000, by salaries 16,000, by rent paid 18,000, by drawings 16,500, by carriage outwards 10,000, by cash purchases 24,000, by balance carried down 87,500. So debit side to difference is 36,000, cash sales 36,000. So next we prepare total debtors account. So total debtors account to balance brought down 72,500. So credit side by cash account, cash received from debtor 6,20,000, by bad debts 3,200, by balance carried down 80,000. So the difference on debit side is 6,30,700. 6,30,700 is called credit sales balancing figure. So total is 7,03,200. So next we prepare total creditors account. So by balance brought down 62,500. Debit side to cash account 4,80,000. That is cash paid against bills receivable. To purchase return 6,200. To balance carry down 72,500. So total creditors amount is 5,58,700. In credit side also 5,58,700, just mistake. By credit purchases 4,96,200. So we prepare trading account for the year ended 31/3/2015 to opening stock 30,000, to purchases two types of purchases. One is cash 24,000, credit 4,96,200, total is 5,20,200, less goods used for personal use 6,000. Another deduction is returns 6,200. Remaining balance 5,08,000. To wages 24,000. Come to the credit side by sales. Sales also two types: credit sales 6,30,700, cash sales 36,000. No returns, total 6,66,700. By closing stock 42,000. Credit side total is 2,72,500. 7,08,700. 7,08,700. The difference is gross profit balancing figure 1,46,700. 1,46,700 is the total. Next, so by we prepare a profit and loss account for the year ended 31/3/2015. By GP brought down 1,46,700. Debit side to salaries 16,000, to rent 18,000, to carriage outwards 10,000, to bad debts 3,200, to depreciation on machinery 2,000. The difference is 97,500 is the net profit and transferred to capital. Next, finally we prepare balance sheet as on 31/3/2015. All liabilities are entered on the LHS side, all assets are entered on RHS side. So sundry creditors 72,500, opening capital is 1,20,000, add net profit 97,500, less drawings, two types of drawings: cash 16,500, goods 6,000. So total capital, closing capital is 1,95,000. The total is 2,67,500. Come to asset side: cash 87,500, debtors 80,000, furniture 20,000, plant and machinery inner opening 40,000, less depreciation 2,000, 38,000, stock 42,000. The total assets is equal to total liabilities plus capital. Here 2,67,500 is the total. Next, try yourself. Mr. Tejas does not maintain proper books of accounts. From the following information, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31/3/2016 and balance sheet as on that date. Assets and liabilities: 1/4/2015, 31/3/2016. Debtors 18,000, 25,000. Stock 9,800, 13,200. Furniture 1,000, 1,500. Creditor 6,000, 4,500. Cash in hand 5,000, question mark. So analysis of other transactions are: cash collected from debtors 6,800, cash paid to creditors 44,000, salaries 12,000, rent 1,500, office expenses 1,800, drawings 3,000, additional capital introduced 2,000, cash sales 1,500, cash purchases 5,000, discount received 700, discount allowed 300, return inwards 1,000, bad debts 200. So these are the references for your further study. So in conversion of single entry into double entry system, so one question for 5 marks and another question is just for 15 marks. So in this chapter, there are what type of questions we are expecting for section B, that is from the suppose asking for calculation of total purchases, so calculation of total sales, calculation of opening stock, or find out the total purchases or total sales. So these type of questions are asking for 5 marks. And preparation of trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet type of questions are asking for 15 marks. So in this chapter, ascertaining the missing information is very, very important. So we have to find out missing informations correctly, then we are easy to prepare final accounts under double entry system. Because books are maintained under single entry system, may be converted into double entry system depends upon the manner in which the books are maintained under single entry system. So single entry system does not provide all the information which are required to prepare trial balance and final accounts of a business. Therefore, when the firm decides to convert its books of accounts from single entry to double entry system, it is necessary to find out all the missing information as per the steps of conversion, that is steps number A and step number B, which is required to prepare trading and profit and loss account and also balance sheet under double entry system of bookkeeping. The method of collection of necessary information, that is missing information is required under double entry system to prepare final accounts is called conversion method.